everyone. I wanted to come on to do a video about the full moon and the solstice. Now, we just had the full moon, and that was a full moon in Gemini, which is an air sign. And so it has to do with the way that we think, or the way that we believe, or the things that we perceive, and how should I say this? Now we might be seeing, thinking, or believing in a different way. Whether we're doing that now, like already, recently, or whether there's something that is yet to unfold that will kind of make you go, oh, okay, totally new perspective. So just kind of think about whether or not that's manifested in your life yet or not. This can also look like, because it's Gemini, so it's like two different ways of either thinking, believing, or doing, but it's also like two different paths you could take. So look to see where maybe you're being given a choice point, or you were recently being given a choice point where you have to make a decision about which way to go, or there may be one coming. And this is like real basic stuff. There are loads of amazing astrologers. I am not an astrologer. I am a student of astrology. I'm an enthusiast. But there are lots of really good astrologers out there who will spend a full half hour to an hour just delving into the meat and taters of all these energies. So I'm just giving you like the highlights. Thanks to watching like a million videos from people that know what they're talking about. Anyway, and then the solstice, I mean, obviously that's when it is the days are in the winter solstice. The days are the shortest for those of us in the northern hemisphere. The days are the shortest. And we know that after that, the light will be growing. Now, that's true from a third density perspective. That's absolutely true. So for the solstice, I plan on doing a little ritual. I have a little Yule log that's real pretty and cute, and it's got little candles stuck in it. And I will probably light candles for intentions that I would like to set for the coming year. I plan on spending the day, not in like constant meditation, but definitely spend more time in meditation that day, and spend time doing something that makes me either laugh or feel just an absolute sense of peace, joy, and bliss. Although I do love to laugh, so I may decide to watch a funny movie, just to put those energies out on that day. But in the energetic sense, the solstice is a part of an energetic portal where there is going to be an enormous amount of energy coming through. And a lot of it is coming from the galactic center, where we are aligning with the galactic center. And my understanding too is that we're also aligning with what's called the great attractor. And so anything that we think about, talk about, focus on will be enhanced. So be very mindful of where you're placing your focus. Now, I know that the 12th was also supposed to be the beginning of this portal, although I felt it on the 11th. I don't know how you felt on the 11th, but I felt, I don't know, just really energized and had a lot of great ideas. And it was just a really cool day. And there was like a planetary alignment in the sky that I got to see, and I saw a Geminid meteor. It was just a really cool day. And I felt like maybe that was kickstarting the portal on the 12th. I don't know, but the energies are still building, and it's just really interesting. And I feel like even though the solstice is a day where there's going to be a lot of energies coming in through the galactic portal, or excuse me, the galactic center, I do feel that, and I've heard astrologers say that there is a lot of intense energy on the 24th. I don't remember what the astrological alignment is, like what's going on astrologically, but I know that it will be energetically potent. So, and I feel like it's kind of a continuation of the solstice energy. So anyway, but what I wanted to also do was show you this card spread that I did. this is a 3-card spread, but what's really weird is if you watch the Hearts of Change on Facebook, it's a group that I'm a part of. We recently did a group healing for, it was the new moon solar eclipse, and I pulled 3 tarot cards because I was guided to, and it was the King of Cups. That's what it was. It was the King of Cups, and that was supposed to represent light workers, healers, teachers, anybody who's kind of in service to others in whatever way that looks like. And then it was the Fool, and how that's like the 0 point, the new beginnings, and how this is a period of time where those of us who are in that kind of light worker capacity, even if you don't know you're a light worker, it's a time of new beginnings. And then the 3rd card was the 7 of Pentacles, which was is a reference to future prosperity and abundance because of this new beginning. So I just did another card thing, and so it's a little different, but not by a lot. So the first card is called Messenger of Air. And by the way, this is from the Good Tarot. I love this deck. It's so pretty. It's a work of art. Like, even if you don't pull cards from it for like communicating with the divine, they're just pretty to look at. Anyway, so this one is Messenger of Air. And the Messenger of Air, again, it relates to Gemini. Gemini is an air sign, and the full moon was in Gemini. And again, it relates to different, maybe thinking differently, maybe having new ideas, maybe having different perspectives, different thoughts. How will I choose to respond now? Will I choose to respond the same way I used to, or will I respond in a different way? And you could think of this in situations in your own personal life, or you could think of this in terms of things that are going on globally. Are you choosing to be reactive and upset and angry and frustrated, or are you seeing it for what it is and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should, and that any action that you take will be done with a peaceful heart and a wise mind? So it's really kind of highlighting a choice of reaction, but it's also highlighting, again, a choice point, and different ways of thinking, believing, different perspectives. And so even having new ideas, right? Like a new thought, a new idea. So it's just, oh my God. Anyway, so then the second card is the Fool, the 0 point, just exactly as it was in that reading. It's so pretty. Look at that. And so again, this is heralding, see, the 0 point field, the point of creation. Where do you want to go next? What do you want to do? What do you want to manifest? What changes do you want to make? What do you want? It's like new beginnings. This is a new beginning. And then, though it's not the 7 of Earth or 7 of Pentacles like any other reading, close enough, because the 7 of Pentacles there were 7 pentacles in the tree, and the woman was holding the basket, looking at what will be fruits that she will be able to harvest, but she couldn't harvest them yet. So that means the prosperity and the abundance, and the financial success she wasn't able to harvest that. It's not quite ready yet. Page of Earth, Pentacles, same thing. But the Page of Earth is similar in that it's basically highlighting the beginnings of the potential for prosperity and abundance, and being able to see the beginnings of how that can be manifested. It's like same different flavor. It's amazing. So again, the energy of, I would even say just this end of this year is all about all of us who are light workers being very soon being able to do a whole lot more with what it is we do. And again, it doesn't matter if you have spiritual gifts or not, even if you're a teacher in public school or whatever it is. However you serve humanity, you are a light worker. And it's a way for us to kind of look at how can I do this differently? Is there another way that I can approach this that will be better for me and better for humanity, that will still allow me to be financially stable and even potentially successful? So if you get any new thoughts or ideas that come to you, act on them. If you are presented with a new choice point to make of like, well, I'm being presented with this job opportunity, or I could keep my old one. It's like, but that's kind of the energy of this whole kind of end of the year. It's just fascinating. So I'm really curious to see how it's all going to pan out for everyone. But there you go. This blew my mind, though. I thought, oh my God, that's how funny is that? Like, thank you, universe, for A, consistency, and B, kind of a sense of humor. So lastly, I wanted to do just a quick energetic healing. And it's basically to kind of help bring clarity to whatever new beginnings might be presenting to you, and a feeling of confidence that whatever new way of thinking, doing, being, whatever choice point you make, and whatever whatever is being presented to you, that you will have the confidence and to do what is for your highest and best good, whatever that is. So anyway, so here we go. I call in all of our divine aspects, our spiritual entourages, and all high vibrational beings of love and light from all realms, dimensions, and star systems. And we ask and intend that we heal and release all things that no longer serve our highest and best good. And we ask that this be done in all ways, on all levels, throughout all directions of time and space, and throughout all lifetimes, including our Akashic records. And I ask and intend that these energies be replaced by their positive opposites, and those energies that do serve our highest and best good. And I ask that this be done in all ways, on all levels, throughout all directions of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, that our Akashic records reflect these changes. If you would like to receive these energies, all you have to do is say yes to this question. Do you accept this healing? Okay. Somebody's throat. So again, that goes along with the air, the messenger throat chakra. This feels like a balancing of polarities. So balancing of divine feminine, divine masculine. This is someone's heart, in the back of someone's heart. So I feel like I'm relieving some grief. I don't know what the grief is related to. Set the healing on autopilot. So I'm connected the energies to the Father, I guess, Heavenly Father, down through your heart chakras, down through the core of Mother Earth, back up through your heart, back up through Father, Heavenly Father, down through Mother Earth, through the heart, up through the Heavenly Father, through your heart, down through Mother Earth, grounding it. May you all be infused with the highest level of holy healing, divine white light. May this healing be put on autopilot so these energies will continue to flow through you, making shifts and changes that are for your highest and best good at whatever rate is for your highest and best good, and for however long is for your highest and best good. May you be blessed in all ways that are for your highest and best good, and may you receive whatever guidance and support is for your highest and best good. And may you be open to receiving this guidance and support, and whatever gifts will be bestowed upon you in whatever ways serve your highest and best good. And so it is. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it has helped you in some way. I hope you received whatever it is you needed to receive, or released whatever it is you needed to release. And I suck at doing this because I always forget to do it, but I am an intuitive spiritual life coach, an energy healing practitioner, and I channel divine beings. And if you are at all interested in receiving a private session, you can visit my website, which is www.angelenergyhealing.net. You can schedule a session with me right there. You can read more about me and what I do and the services that I offer. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for support. Thank you for liking and subscribing and for sharing. I truly appreciate it. And if you have any requests for future videos, if you'd have any questions, or if you'd like a healing for a specific purpose, or if you'd like me to teach something or talk about something in particular, please put it in the comments. I'd really like to know what it is you'd like to have me do. How can I serve you? So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to spending more time with you again in the future.